up, everybody? It's your boy B32 here at the Evolved Podcast, episode 8, I think. 7. 7. 7. It's 7. Um, it's me and Brian. If any guests want to be on, yeah, you know what to do. You're not that stupid that I have to explain to you how to do that. But, Brian just got himself a $1,600 $1,600 Microsoft point card. So he's going to be doing that. I'm playing NBA 2K13, so I'm going to be doing this. But we're just going to talk a little bit. I mean, we basically do the... What? Hold on. I should... I'm going to put your camera up, but I'm not going to be looking at it. Yeah, Xbox tournaments. Well, since you want to talk about what we were talking about earlier? The Xbox One... The Xbox One compared to the PlayStation 4, PS4. Alright, well, my view isn't... Alright, that's better. I'm gonna go ahead and change my photo because I used the photo last time. And the good thing with using this new capture, system, I'm not talking to you. You don't have to hear this. It doesn't concern you. Oh yeah, alright, my stuff's lagging bad. I'm just gonna shut this off. No, not the computer. I'm not gonna stop recording though. That's kind of gay, but Brian, if that's how you roll, I don't judge. You said you're talking about drawstrings. Okay. Did you get new headphones? I'll put your video back up so people can see it. I keep forgetting you have your other thing because you left and said you were going to get on your computer. That's whatever. All right, but if my last video I uploaded, it wasn't processed, so I took it out and re-uploading it. Took a long time for us to re-upload last night, like 6,000 minutes, I think, something like that. But nonetheless, we're going to make this video. If you did see the last video, episode 6, we talked about some more serious issues, you know, bullying, religion, you know, suicide and stuff. But I figure this episode we could just talk about what's going on around us, you know, that kind of stuff. Just because, you know, so people that watch this, mostly they don't pay attention to what's going on around them, or they don't know what's going on. But one of our friends, family member passed away. Brian, we're trying to talk about a serious thing here. But one of our close friends' mother passed away, and we just wanted to shut up, Brian. I know this. Now shut up. Let me talk. I already knew this. But one of our friends' mother passed away. We want to send our condolences to him. You know, I know what that is, and he lost his mother, which is one of the hardest things you can go through in life, is losing one of your parents at a young age. Didn't his mother die in her sleep, I think he said? Well, he said it last episode, but I didn't really know what happened. But, you know, we just want to send our condolences to him and let it be known that, you know, it's tough what he's going through, and it's hard. Honestly, it really is. But we talked a little bit about something like that on an earlier episode 6. Actually, you can go back and watch it. It's it's terrible what the kid's going through. I was a little bit young. I was younger when I went through it about 6 years ago, I think. And I was younger, and you may think that's harder on a young person, but at that time I couldn't necessarily comprehend what had happened. Like I did, but I didn't. Like I kind of knew and I kind of didn't. Like I knew what happened, but I didn't really. It didn't go through my mind. What it didn't really process. But I honestly I didn't really cry much, and that I don't know if that's because I was such a young age. I realized that she's in a better place. I don't know why it didn't hit me as hard as it hits other people. Like I don't know why it didn't hit me as hard as it should have. But when you're at an older age, the world's changed. Honestly, to you, the world is more kind of like an evil place, and the world is an evil place. I don't care what anybody says. There are flaws in the world, and everybody knows it. Nobody wants to acknowledge it, though. And the thing with me is, I will say anything that needs to be said. I'm not one to censor myself to the point that what needs to be said doesn't be said, because I think that's, some people say that's a good thing because they won't be exposed to it, but no. So I kind of want to get off the topic. No offense to him, but yeah, that's not something I like to dwell on. But so, send our condolences to him. But alright, there's something else I want to talk about. Some of the issues we covered last time was manipulation, depression, that kind of stuff. And I kind of want to make this more serious. I'm not sure how well it's going to be received, though. But like I said, I'm not one to hold myself to one subject, one thing, or anything. I'm one to do what I feel as though I need to do. Brian, your video's freezing, I think. Or no, it's not. But I've never been one to change myself for somebody else, and I never will be one for it, hopefully. You don't... Yeah, I will say... People say you don't know what you're going to be in life, but if you make a commitment to yourself, you can keep it if you really want to. Like I decided at that time when my mother died of an overdose, automatically, yeah, you assume you're not going to do drugs, but at that moment, I automatically knew that if that's something that will not be in my life. That is not a lifestyle I'm going to live. I decided immediately then and there. That's not something that I want to put myself through. It hurts people around you, but yeah, don't help somebody else go through it. But more importantly, have some self-respect and don't let yourself go through it. Yeah, what these topics I'm saying may not be well received by the people watching it, because people watching it may like drugs or for some reason idolize the people that do it. But before anybody sits there and tells me I don't know what drugs are, because I've never tried it, you don't have to be on drugs to know about drugs, alright? Yeah, there's kids at our school who I've talked to them about they need to quit doing what they're doing. They said, well, you don't do it, so you don't know how good it is. And I said, I don't have to know if it's good or not, because I don't have to try to know it. I know it's not. It's just, how are you going to be such an ignorant bastard to not know that drugs aren't good for you? Somebody said drugs aren't a problem if everybody does it. So if everybody gets cancer, is it fun to have it? Honestly? It's sad what the people that we go to school with have turned into, to the point that if I'm friends with them, then I feel like that's going to give myself a reputation. And that's like I said on the last podcast yesterday. Sorry. Like I said last time. I forget where I was going with that. Oh yeah, I remember now. Um, I don't know how to. I don't really know how to word this. Who's that man? Is that your dad? Why did he have a shirt off? Yeah, but doesn't mean you have to take your shirt off at every point in your life that you can. I'm surprised you're wearing a shirt, honestly. But for those of you guys that don't know, me when me and Brian started this podcast, I was kind of a throw-in, to be honest with it, because it was Brian's idea, and he had another person he was doing it with, or was going to do it with, and I was kind of a throw-in into it because, well, no, tell him why I was thrown into the mix. You can tell him why. Let's hear it from you. All right. Well, he's gonna leave. But honestly, the reason I was is because most people, they don't respect my opinion, I'll say, but everybody's opinion should be respected, but shouldn't be valued. Not everybody's opinion should be valued, is what I mean. Like, you know what I really want to do with this? Brian's not going to hear me, and it would be better if he did, but what I really want to do with this show, and what I want to do with it at some point, oh God. Brian, are you going? Alright, I'll just wait on him to get back to say it, because it's kind of important since he's the other main partner to this show, I'll say. Because at this point, it started off as his show, but at this point, it is more my show than his, because he doesn't post the videos. I'm the one that posts the videos. He has maybe 1 or 2 episodes up. I know he has one, but I don't think he has another one up. I'm not sure if he has the second one up. I know he recorded another one. I don't know if he uploaded it. And the thing is, him and another kid who has been on the show once or twice, I think maybe twice. Him and Brian and him were going to do the show, but I was considered a little bit of a throw into the mix so they could have more people to do it. Well, he bailed out on us because to him he has more important things to do. And honestly, I've never when me and him first knew each other, we were friends. We didn't have a problem with each other. But something happened that doesn't need to be elaborated on, to the point that I don't like him. I mean, he knows it, I know it, everybody that's friends with us knows it. I'm not making any waves with that statement. Other people know it. Everybody that knows the fact that we don't see eye to eye on anything. But it's sad because it happens. It does happen in life. Alright, I'm not one to say that you'll keep all your friends through high school, because you're not going to. Okay? It's a reality. You will not keep all your friends. You'll be lucky to keep 3 or 4 of them. And if you do keep your friends, you better make sure these are the real friends that you know have got your back, because there's not too many of those in your life. I can count mine on one finger. I can name them all. I don't have to, but I can, and I'm not going to, because that's not something I need to say. Now, I'm not afraid of the consequences, because most consequences are for things that shouldn't have consequences, honestly. Speaking your mind is protected by the First Amendment, but you will come under fire from different people and I'll say organizations for your opinion. Because I've said a lot of stuff about other people that a lot of people don't think I would say to their face. Do you seriously think I won't? Honestly, are you that ignorant to the point you don't think if I say it to you, I won't say it to them? Are you that ignorant? Honestly? But I have to keep that thought on my mind for when Brian gets back. Because it's kind of important, and I think if he'll probably be the one that can make it happen. I mean, we've had. I'll just stop before I say anything else. I'll just wait on him to get back. But we've tried doing the show on Google Hangout, but it won't work. Like, my Google Hangout does not work. If anybody can help me with that, I'd appreciate it, because what we kind of want to do, we've been wanting to, because if we can do it on Google Hangout, then we can call, like, use their cell phone feature to call cell phones of people that either don't have a mic or don't have Vuvu, and they can be on the show too. Brian, are you back? I hear Brian, but I don't know if he can hear us. Okay. Well, anyway, what I started to say before you left is, I want to get a girl on the show for a couple episodes, because the stuff we're talking about, we're getting two guys' point of views. My point of view and yours. We're not getting anybody else's point of view. So I think maybe having a woman's point of view on the issues would kind of give it that extra step and validity. You know, we can have both sides of it, kind of talking about the issue and see the disagreements, the differences between us. And I just think that would be better. I mean, if there's, I've had a couple of people ask me if they could be on the show, and I've told everyone that has asked yes. There's only a couple of people that I would not let on the show. Like, I've let one person on that I will not let on again. But basically, well, before you left, I was talking about how I was kind of a throw into the show. But what I mean with that is, I told the people, they know why. But that's one dude I don't want on the show. I don't like him. He knows it, and I know. There's a reason why. I didn't start the reason why. He did. Well, I did, but it was both our faults. I won't sit here and just blame him for what happened. What? I've told the story before on the show. If you know me, I don't know. But if you know us, you know the story. You don't have to tell it. I've told it before. And I care too much about the other person involved in the story to talk about it. Talk about her in a bad way. I care too much for her, so I'm not going to say it. And, yeah. I was trying not to say his name, but if any idiot with a brainstem knows who it is. Well, there was another kid on. Yeah, I know. But just stop. And there was another kid he was on the show that if that's the kid I hate. To my face, he's a bitch. Out of it, he's a bitch. And to anybody else talking about me, he's a bitch. So if I ever catch him out, I warn him right now. If I ever see you, I don't know. I don't know. Just don't be surprised. Brian, you need to start talking or contributing in some way. I'm gonna pause your camera. What? Alright, I'm gonna pause your video then. What is it? What is it? Is it like a hockey? Is it FIFA? Oh, like FIFA Street. And you paid $30 for that? Oh, that's for like Kinect. You have to have Kinect for that. That's not for PS3. Yeah. No, it's like no. It's a dribbling game. Yeah, all you do is dribble. Yeah. Well, they have NBA Ballers Phenom and stuff. That game sucks. But still, if you yeah. But Brian, I'm gonna leave the getting a girl guest to you because you're one that can do it. little bit more than me. But I've said time and time again, if you want to be on the show, you know both of us. Most likely, you know both of us, or you know one of us. If you know me, you know Brian. If you know Brian, you may not know. You probably know me. Probably. But just talk to us. You can be on the show. I don't care for the most part who you are. There's only a couple people who I don't want on the show. But those are few and far between. I'm not trying to exclude anybody huh? Well, I don't care. Just talk to her and see if you can get her on. I don't care. Okay, I don't care. Yeah, what? What about it? Oh, isn't it called Warzy? Oh, I've never heard of that. I'm just gonna quit out of this because this is way too laggy. I don't care about my record. I'm just gonna watch some TV. Alright, Brian, you can talk to the people. I gotta do the bathroom. So I'll be back. Dude, it's 9:37. Holy, no, it's 8:37. What? Okay, that's you sick freak. He's a liar. I don't know if you. I don't. Random women will walk into his room. Like, just random women will just walk into his room. See, there's another one, I bet. Hey, your door opened for no reason. I swear to God. But anyway, oh yeah. Alright, but there is a certain kid who has, actually there's a couple, there's two of them, actually. Well, there's one who has convinced himself that I cannot tap him out. Yeah, there's two of them. One of them believes that he can tap me out, but I can't tap him out. Which is a joke. He's small, but he's built. But that doesn't matter. Because he has a zero ground game when it comes to fighting. Unlike me, who most of my fighting centers on the ground. I'm not the best boxer, but if I get you on the ground, I can strike. I'm just not the best straight on boxer. And there's another kid who it's Brian's best friend. and he thinks that I can't tap him out either. Yeah, you know who it is. Who did you say wanted to fight me or grapple? Who's the person you said wanted? Yeah, exactly. He thinks I won't be able to mount. Have you seen the kid? I mean, he's not built. He's not. No, not that that matters, honestly. But he at the most he might tap me out 1 out of 5 times at most. Even if he gets me in a submission, I'm not going to tap out. That's the thing. That's what's going to screw me over one day when I get an armbar and I don't tap out. Honestly, here's my mindset. I told Brian time and time again, if I get somebody in an armbar or a Kimura or anything like that, and they don't tap out, I'm gonna break your fucking arm, dude. Tap out, you idiot. If you don't tap, it's gonna snap. Now, I don't do that out of hate. I do that out of competition, out of competitiveness. What? What does that? No, I don't. No. The reason he wants to do this is because his girlfriend's going to be there. And honestly, think what that is? He thinks he's going to be big and tap me out in front of his girlfriend? It's not going to happen. It will not happen. I will not. Even if he puts me in a submission and he breaks my arm, I will not tap out to him. First of all, I don't like the kid. I really don't. There's a reason I don't like him. Brian knows the reason. There's a reason. He knows there's a reason, and I know there's a reason why I don't like him. Why we don't. He tries to like me, but then he makes these little backhanded comments, and it makes me want to backhand him. That's just it. I mean, dude, yeah, we can be friends, but don't sit there and try to make comments about me. Alright? That doesn't matter. Brian does the same thing, but Brian won't fight me because he knows I can tap him out. Dude, you still there? Okay. You can try. Are you still having your party on Saturday? I might go. I'm not 100% sure yet. Dude, your video's freaking out. You look like a ghost. No, it's getting like that blurry thing and it looks like you were a ghost. But to be honest, what just happened? Yeah, I'm still. What just happened? No, it opened up my internet browser for no reason. No, you didn't. No, I wouldn't touch my mouse. But if anybody out there, oh, I know why. I know why now. But if anybody out there believes that I can't tap them out, and you're gonna be at Brian's party on Saturday, let's give it a try, and we'll find out if I can't tap you out. But it won't be as much me tapping you out. It'll be as much as you trying to tap me out and screwing yourself over. Like I told Brian the story. Me and this other dude were wrestling, and he went for a takedown right off the bat, thinking he had like the element of surprise. And when he went for the takedown, he went like a normal MMA takedown, but he left his neck open. So when he went for the takedown, he first made contact. I put him in a guillotine, and I started just choking, just straight up ripping on it. And then I started like pulling back and like almost lifting him off his feet. Then the other dude that was like there was like, take him down, and he took me down. Like he put his leg behind me and tripped me. But that just screwed himself over more because I held onto the choke, and as we went down, I tightened on it. So when we hit the ground, I tightened, and that's when he tapped out. Because we did this thing 3 times, and I beat him all 3 times. The other 2 times, I put him in a rear naked choke. Like the first time he had me on the ground, and I put him in a crucifix, and he went to transition out of it. He transitioned out of it, and that's when I rolled out of it and put him in a rear naked choke, and he tapped out. The other time I can't see what. Hold on. It's blurry. I can't. Alright, yeah, I can't. Well, I did there for a second. But the second time, I put him in a Muay Thai clinch and started to go for a takedown, but he stopped me. So then I transitioned to the back clenched and like suplexed him down. Like, I picked him up and I slammed him down. And that's when I put him in the rear naked choke. And I tapped him out that time. That was the easiest one. Fourth time, we did it a fourth time, but we didn't get to finish because he had me down and he had me in a choke, and I started to transition out of it, and then we stopped. I didn't tap out. What? No, no. No, that's not why. What? Okay. Do you have the connect? No, I don't know if you had a connect or not. Who did you buy the first time? Oh no, you just spent that on your My Player, didn't you? Oh, dude, that's ridiculous. That's nothing to play. Like, I don't even play that. There's somebody pulled in my yard and they still haven't walked up to the thing. I'm gonna go look and see who it is. I think I know who it is, but I just want to check. I'll be right back. What? Never mind. I'll be right back. I got the door. I'm back. Let me get my. Alright, I'm here. What is up with this? Okay, but anyway, that's just the thing. That's just the story. That's all. What'd you say when I was going? Guys, I think I'm recording here because I don't want to make too long of a video because it may not upload. But okay. This is B32 Sport Fever 1661. All right. I'll catch y'all later. See ya.